Free socks. Free socks.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of the Triple B Experience Friday Night Wrestling Edition. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, and this evening on a Friday night. Thank you, people, if you're tuning in. If you're not, hopefully you tune in soon enough. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrestling night, and we're going to be talking some independent wrestling, WWE. We'll take some chats and see what's going on. It's towards the end of the week. And last night we talked about pulp culture on this channel. Friday night is professional wrestling. So let me see. Hey, Gene, how you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, right now I'm watching the TNA. I think it's the pay-per-view. And I'm looking, and look, I'm not here to judge anybody because I'm a big guy myself. But I am watching Sami Callihan versus Mike Santana. And Sami Callihan, I think he was injured and stuff like that. But he gained a lot of weight, I believe. And I don't know if this is his last match. I have no idea, but it's on. I'm looking at it. So if there's any type of big, huge announcements on TNA, because I know they're looking for a major TV deal. They're looking to sell. And hey, Devil, what's up? God only knows. I hope WWE does not buy them. I hope another company buys TNA because TNA is going strong. But if it's owned and run by the WWE, it just won't feel the same for me. So I don't want to see that. Hit like and subscribe. This is a different show. This is a wrestling show, but also too, we might talk about other stuff intertwined a little bit. Because tomorrow I have a Steelers watch party at 6:30 for the Steelers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers, second preseason game of the 2025 season on the Steelers Dynasty podcast. That's right. Steelers, there it is. Steelers Dynasty podcast. We are at, myself and Shane Stodmiller, my co-host, are at 455 subs. We need to get to 500. This channel here has over 1,000. This is my baby when I got started in podcasting. Everything was on one channel when I did it, and I've been doing podcasting since 2018. Hopefully, I get a little better, a little bit more exposure, a little bit more something. Hit the social media stuff out there. We were going to have an interview with Imagine Heavyweight Champion Jake Wiley, but due to his busy schedule, hopefully that could be rescheduled because we had the Braden Elliott interview, which was awesome. But Jake wanted to come on, and he wanted to express what he thought about Braden, what he thought about being champion, and what it is to be him. So due to conflicting schedules at this time, we couldn't get him on, but we will get him on hopefully sooner than later. But speaking of Imagine Wrestling, tomorrow night is Judiana Civics Association, 206 West 12th Avenue, Altoona, Pennsylvania, 7 p.m. bell time is the volume 66 of Imagine Wrestling. And I was at the last show when they did the Rail City Rumble. It was very, very good. I just want to say that the pre-crowd before a show was enlightenment with excitement because they were playing tunes. The crowd was getting into it. It was just electricity. So that is something that I never saw on the indie scene lately, where the crowd gets there, is part of the whole atmosphere, and they were gearing up for an exciting show. And they got a good thing in Altoona. Hi, Garth, how you doing? And actually, I'm going to show you this. I'll show you this video here if I can get it. Let's see here of the what is going on. What is going on at the Juniata Association. Just give me a second here. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Okay. Facebook. Okay. Share. Okay, here we go. Let me see if that works. Okay. Shit, it didn't work. Shit. Well, that was the card. I don't know what the card will be. I tried to help out. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, fuck it. Things happen. Things happen. So I try to explain the shows tomorrow. If you want to get there before 7:00. And we also have independent shows coming up tomorrow. Also, KSWA. It's 6 p.m. Gates open at 3 p.m. General admission is free. Free admission tomorrow at Battle in the Berg. There you go, people. Free wrestling show. Free wrestling show tomorrow. Tomorrow. And also September 6th, T Ranchula's farewell match. I talked to T. We're going to bring him on for an interview before his big, huge retirement show. September 6th, under the Homestead Bridge. It'll be huge. But we're going to have T on the show. And Sammy Callahan does not look good. And I'm on to talk because, he gained a lot of weight. And I know gaining weight is something. I mean, I understand that. But, yeah, he gained about 60 pounds. But also, too, we talked about yesterday about the WWE going to be on ESPN. I'm not happy about that. I know cable wasn't happy about that. And that was not something to my liking. I'm not going to pay $29.99. I have good cable. Let's put it that way. I missed the old WWE network for $9.99. I didn't mind paying that. I didn't mind seeing, older stuff, being able to watch Mid-South, the old ECW, old WCW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Hey, congratulations, everybody. Congratulations, Rich Smoke, the smartest man in Philly. Congratulations on your newborn child. Thank you. Thank you hey, that's awesome, brother. Good seeing you too. We're going to get you on, brother. Your hopefully your podcast is going to be still going strong because I know you got a new addition to your family. And us from the Triple B Experience, God bless you, brother. We miss your color commentating and all your antics, but I know with a newborn, you're going to be a little bit busy. You always have an invite, brother, to any types of shows. We love to have you. God bless you and your family at this time. To Rich Smoke, the smartest man in Philly, he will be having his NFL podcast very, very soon. And when he does, I will let you guys know. So, right, I understand, brother. Just let me know so I can share your logo, brother, and get the word out. Because your NFL experience and knowledge is not to be wasted. Not to be. So thank you so much for popping on, brother. And we will get you on the Dynasty show or the Experience show whenever you can make it. So we know you're a busy guy. So, yeah. So, congratulations to Rich Smoke on his new edition. He's going to have his podcast out. Shane Stahlmiller. Shane has his podcasts out Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. for West Virginia football. So, give big shout out to Shane. Anytime, brother. It's always a good time. Always a good time. So, yeah, I mean, I will not pay for the streaming services. I know Shane will pay the $7 or $8 for the UFC fights. He's a big UFC fan. But I could still watch, stuff on my TV for right now. And I did see some speculation behind the scenes. Like there's a lot of political wrestling jargon that's going out, which I have no idea. But I just seen where, WWE, John Cena's last match might be competing against the AEW pay-per-view. So John Cena's last match, everybody's going to tune in. That is just a dick move, by WWE putting it to AEW. They want to screw AEW over. I don't watch AEW anymore. I think Hangman Page is still the champion. I know. I think I saw Christian and Edge hug it out. But I'll be honest with you, the only thing that I truly like lately in AEW is Tony Storm. MJF is slowly that I don't know what happened to him. I really don't. You know, let me see. Let me see what. Well, it's going to get more than that, brother. Yes, Cena is retiring. He's on the retiring tour kick. It's coming up. I bet you could. You could probably have the championship longer than he had. Yeah, Larry Stryker is off the Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. I have no idea what happened there. Could be some controversy. I don't know, but look, people are starting to go to independent shows because people can't afford to go to the WWE shows, the big shows, because you're looking at hundreds and hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. Yeah, he is. He's not no spring chicken. Peacemaker will be out next Thursday. I mean, next Thursday is the Steeler game. It is going to be a crazy week next week. So, and I'm watching Sammy Callahan, and he just not that's a lot of weight, man. He just gained a lot of weight. And when you have a lot of weight like that, it's hard to move. And I know more than anybody, I'm seeing a lot of empty seats on this pay-per-view. But he's wrestling Mike Santana. Mike Santana had a chance to win the TNA Heavyweight Championship. He's a former. He was on AEW. He's got a strong look here in TNA, but they have Trick Williams as champion. They have both champions out of NXT. Yeah, I mean when he was the prototype, he was jacked. He was jacked, man. I mean he's a physical specimen. I mean he's a physical specimen, and that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? So let me get to some see if I can get to some more news and more. I know Naomi is not wrestling. She didn't wrestle Monday night. I have no idea why. She's either hurt or she's pregnant. I have no idea because I was liking this Naomi run. That triple threat match at SummerSlam, I picked Naomi to win, and I won. I got a few wrong. But I picked John Cena to win, and Cena lost to Cody Rhodes. And Brock Lesnar came out. So Brock coming about is look, it doesn't matter because you know why people. I think Cena wanted to wrestle him, and that's who they brought. But I don't know if he was going to wrestle him over in Paris. He is wrestling Logan Paul, I believe. I'm going to go to because sometimes I don't know because the internet is tricky. The internet is really, really tricky. Tricky. And I don't know. I'm still going to watch the TMZ Hulk Hogan thing. I haven't had a chance to yet. I've watched a couple highlights, and I am going to, watch it when I can. I'm still trying to watch. I think tomorrow is the Triple A, and I'm checking to see if it's Clash in Paris. I don't know. I mean, there's so much shit going on. I can't remember everything. No, that's not it. No, that's not until the 31st. So I was ahead of myself. I was ahead of myself this week in a fantasy football draft. It's not due until September. I thought it was Tuesday. And the Clash in Paris is scheduled on the 31st. So, and I don't know who's, It'll be at 2 p.m. time, 8 p.m. local time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Pacific. So it'll be on Peacock. So first time it's wait. This will be John Cena's final appearance. This event will be John Cena's first and only pay-per-view appearance in France as an active wrestler. Okay. There you go. So yeah, I'm ahead of the journey there. I'm ahead of the journey. So also too, if anybody's listening, it's an independent wrestler that wants to come on and do an interview, let me know. I got a book here. My wife bought me a book here so I can write stuff down. Like I said, the great legendary T Ranchula, who will be performing his last match in September, will be getting on before them. I know Jake Wiley was he just conflict of schedule and he was going to come on. Yes, he was the Peacemaker. Yes, he is the Peacemaker. And that's why I got to like John Cena due to the Peacemaker, because I don't like to be told what to like and who to like in wrestling. So now Mike Santana is beating the living shit out of Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan looks winded and is out of shape. Yeah, and that's terrible because I don't know what happened with that injury. I think he broke his leg or something. He came back. He might have been eating too much. He just looks winded right now on this pay-per-view. And it's not a good sign. And I hate to say that about anybody because I mean I get winded going up fucking stairs anymore. I'm out of shape. I mean, I had a Jersey sub at Jersey Mike's. So I mean it's hard. I lifted yesterday. I'm not as dedicated. This ain't a fucking inspiring fucking video on what you need to do, but I mean I've been slacking myself and that's not good. So I need to get back into it. And being at 54 and working all the time, you got to make time to work out and you got to eat right too. So, but lift, eat, but yep, yeah. Yeah, I need to quit eating and keep lifting. Like I lift pretty good. You know what I mean? But I don't lift heavy anymore. So yeah, I just need to eat. I like a lot of fruits and vegetables, but sometimes I think I stress eat and I don't cook. And that's my biggest problem because I don't prep. So like I said, this show can go off the rails very quickly about some stuff. Even though it's about wrestling. There's a huge wrestling show. Prospect Pro Wrestling is in Irwin tonight. I guess they had a sold out crowd. Congratulations to them. Yeah, I think Mike Santana beat him. Sami Callihan looks bad and just looks bad. I think he's taking his boots off. Taking his boots off. I think he's putting his boots in the ring. Oh, I don't like McDonald's anymore. I used to like McDonald's when I was a kid, brother. Oh, hey, Pro Wrestling Stream Talk. I don't know who this is. I know they had a big show tonight, big announcement. What was your announcement on your podcast? Sami Callihan putting the boots. Guys are chanting, please don't go. Look, I'm sorry. I mean, he put his boots in the ring. People are crying, but also too it's the king. It's the king, Larry Stryker. Larry, maybe you want to come on and explain what is going on with your show. I'll give you a link if you would like to do that real quick. Hey Shane, what's going on? But Sami Callihan, I believe, is retiring in the ring right now as we speak. He had a great career. I don't know what their announcement is. Yeah, I have no clue, dude. I got nothing. So I believe Sami Callihan wrapped it up, left the boots in the ring. He just physically he gained a lot of weight, and that's not good. Like Sami Callihan was crazy, when he was in NXT, when he was doing that Sam Crow gimmick or something, I believe it was, and then he was doing hardcore stuff at TNA and just left his boots in the ring. So I mean, it is what it is. When you can't beat Father Time, you can delay it a little bit, but you can't fucking beat it. So Now, Larry, if you'd like to come on, I'll send you. If you want to shoot about what is going on in your podcast. Oh, okay. Undo the bullying from people. I cannot bring myself to show my face at this time. Well, here's the thing, Larry. You don't have to show your face, but you can tell people by talking, and you can blacken the screen if you'd like on what's going. I have no idea what's going on. You can do that. You have a platform. You don't have to show your face if you want. I'll send it to you anyway. You don't if you don't want to, that's fine too. Um, you don't have to put your face on if you've been bullied and shit. Like I understand it's terrible. Bullies are not it's not appropriate. I don't like to be bullied and I don't like to bully anybody. I don't try to bully anybody. But I sent it to you in case you wanted to come. Okay, I'll pass. Well, devil says you can fuck off. Okay. Well, you had your opportunity. I give you a little platform. You didn't have to show your face. So I know you must be hurting. They must have bullied you pretty good there. You don't even want to come on anywhere. You don't even want to do anything on podcasting or nothing. And you've been podcasting for a long time now. So I don't know what's going on Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. But if you guys aren't subscribed, you guys can check it out and see what's going on. So, and now we got the old, I don't know. I think Tessa Blanchard should become champion, but that's me. That's me. Oh, I bet. Well, when people talk shit, man, it really sucks, man. I mean, it's terrible. The internet is a crazy thing. It's good and bad. It's a double-ended sword, brother. It's double-ended. I just want to come in and talk wrestling and people, whatever. I mean, talk pop culture, and try to be entertaining. But I just seen this girl the other day, fucking, counting money on working at the strip joint. She fucking made $9,000. I just told my wife, I go, it's fucking ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. Like, oh my God, you're a stripper. You made $9,000. The bullies in Punxsy. Dude, Punxsutawney's a shit show, man. Bullies in Punxsy. Punxsy's not that big there, Lair. There's no tough guys in Punxsy, just saying. Yeah, Sam Callahan's talking to everybody, walking out, hugging everybody, getting a little, and Eric Young screaming at him. So maybe it's not a real whatever. Oh, a certain kid. Oh, geez. Joe Hendry and Eric Young. Eric Young actually is a former APWF Cruiserweight champion. A lot of people don't know that. That is true. But yeah, I don't know what this pay-per-view is all about on TNA. I have no idea. But also too, like I said, tomorrow in Altoona is volume 66. I don't know who's wrestling because that video did not work. But get there early because seats they're already sold out probably. You got to get there early to get a good seat. I never seen a pre-show like they did last show of people getting into it, singing songs, Sweet Caroline, and they were just, Neil Diamond and up. So, and also tomorrow also too, if you want to go to a free show, KSWA, they are going to be done at the end of the year. So you want to get in to see KSWA, some Pittsburgh wrestling legend action tomorrow. And then Tarantula, September 6th, his final match. He's hanging it up. And I'm going to get him on the show, and we're going to do an interview and talk about stuff. I just saw him wrestle against the Faces of Fear, and it was fucking brutal. And Haku and the Barbarian dropped him on his fucking head years ago. I thought he broke his fucking neck. Like, holy shit. But hey, there's a lot of independent wrestling out there. Catch a wrestling scene around in your area. Look, it's the most economically sound form of entertainment besides going to a movie, because WWE prices are very, very high. AEW, I haven't been to an AEW show in a long time. TNA was in Pittsburgh, and I missed out because that was the weekend of the APWF show. We are not running until next year, ladies and gentlemen. It is a rough and a hard thing to promote and bust your ass when you're in your 50s. I hate to say it. And Look, it is what it is. I don't have a ring crew. I have a few of us that bust our ass, and God bless each and one of those guys. And I'm glad that I can get my nephew Vinnie Mac when I can. But it every show we do, last show was 100 fucking degrees. August was. I would like to do a show where it's not so fucking hot. Would be good. And keep working on trying to make money and putting money back into the product, you know what I mean, and stuff like that would be great. And and still, I would big shout out to big time Bill Collier, being on TNA as part of Mustafa Ali's protection agency or whatever. It looked good, fucking power bombing Matt Cardona. So Sunday, August 24th, a TNA Knockouts Champion triple threat match. Dana Brooks, I always think of it as Dana Brooks, and JC Day and Slamovich in a triple threat match. So they're meeting up right now. I don't know what they're doing. Zana Brookside, I have no clue who she is. She looks about as big as my pinky right now. So yeah, I don't know. But hey, look, this is a shorter show than usual. I'm just getting back into the wrestling stuff, but also tomorrow is going to be a huge. So I'm going to try to save my voice because doing a Steelers watch party last week, I was on there. I was online for, oh my God, hours and hours and hours. But I think I'm going to go. I'm going to tag out. I'm going to do a hot tag right now, and I'm going to probably end this. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And I'll be back here next Friday to talk wrestling, independent professional wrestling, WWE, AEW, a little bit of stuff, as much as I can talk about. I don't want to be overly doing with news because it's not that whatever. No, definitely not. No. But I got to chill out because tomorrow at 6:30 is going to be the Steelers watch party. I was going to do a Steelers Dynasty live because they practiced yesterday against the Tampa Bay Bucks. There's no big starters playing tomorrow in Pittsburgh. So maybe I'll do a live. I will go to Steelers Dynasty to maybe do a 15-minute or a couple minute live show to talk about yesterday's and what's going to be happening tomorrow. Look, we are at 4:55, myself and Shane, and we are busting ass on a Steelers Dynasty podcast. We are looking to get monetized. So, we need people that haven't subscribed. We're very, very close. We have a great community. If you're a Steeler fan, we have a great community. We have people from all over the United States, not just in Western Pennsylvania, but in all over the world, and it's pretty huge. We have more people from out of the area than where I live, and if I could get the people where I live behind me, we would already been past 500 and past more. So I think I'm going to go on real quick. Maybe 10 o'clock, and go from there. But please hit like and subscribe. We are on Thursdays and Fridays at 9 o'clock, the Triple B Experience. We are also on Spotify. These shows go audio. We have an audio show called the Triple B Experience where all the shows, Steelers Dynasty Podcast, the Triple B Experience, when it's pop culture and it's wrestling, it's all combined. All the interviews, it's all combined, guys. I don't know if you knew that, but I pay for Buzzsprout, and I get 12 hours. I get 12 hours a month to put the audio show out there. So I don't do the live watch parties on that because that would suck up a lot of time. But hey, look, I just want to say, hey guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please, if you have a chance, go tomorrow to independent wrestling shows, KSWA, and Imagine Wrestling. And when I see independent shows, I will put it out there. Looking to get Big G Ranchula on the show and Imagine Heavyweight Champion Jake Wiley. Once his schedule can accommodate us, we can get him on and he can shoot an interview. And anybody else that's an independent wrestler that wants to come on, you can come on Fridays if you're not booked for the weekends and talk about what you're doing. On Friday nights, I could put you on. We don't have to do a whole interview show, but I can bring you on and do a quick interview and do whatever I need to do on a Friday night. So, okay, guys, thank you guys so much. Hit like and subscribe for the Triple B Experience, and we will see you wrestling fans next Friday at 9 p.m. Thank you guys, and have a great night.